Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. Today I'm hopping into the Blueprint 3 and ending off this trilogy today. I did find this album to be enjoyable. I feel the album is more or less similar in feel to the Blueprint 2 as compared to the Blueprint, especially with the features and producers on this album as compared to the other two, despite having some of the same producers on the previous two releases. Anyways, let's go ahead and hop right into it. This is his 11th studio album that was released on September 8th, 2009. The album has a runtime of about 1 hour and 1 minute and contains 6 singles. They are DOA, Death of Autotune, Run This Town featuring Rihanna and Kanye West, Empire State of Mind featuring Alicia Keys, onto the next one featuring Swizz Beatz, Young Forever featuring Mr. Hudson, and A Star Is Born featuring J. Cole. Features on the album include Luke Steele, Rihanna, Kanye West, who makes 2 appearances on this album as a feature, Alicia Keys, Young Jeezy, Swizz Beatz, Drake, J. Cole, Kid Cudi, Pharrell, and Mr. Hudson. Let's go ahead and hop into some of the tracks. We start the album off with What We Talking About featuring Luke Steele. The track samples Spirit by Frederick Mercier. I feel this was a decent sample. I did enjoy Jay's verses on the track. Lyrically, I feel the track essentially covers how Jay-Z feels about the genre and how it should move forward. DOA, Death of Autotune, is an interesting track. The track samples Nah Nah Hey Hey Kissin' Goodbye by Steam and interpolates Big Brother by Kanye West. Both tracks used for the chorus. The track also samples In the Space by Janko Nilovic and Dave Stuckey, and You're Nobody Till Somebody Kills You by Notorious Big. Aside from the samples and interpolations, it is an interesting track overall, as it takes a stab at the use of autotune in the state of rap and music in general at that point. A lot of artists use the technology for pitch correction in rap, especially at the time of this release. And what we'd see throughout the 2010s and even before that in the 2000s is rappers would use autotune for effect. It would pioneer in the 2000s with T-Pain and Kanye West making it popular in the rap game, and Jay-Z also takes a stab at autotune by singing along and of course out of tune with the sample. Run This Town is the next track and features Rihanna and Kanye West. This track samples Someday in Athens by The 4 Levels of Existence. I love Rihanna's vocals on the chorus. I also love Jay-Z and Kanye on this track, as I do they have decent verses. Empire State of Mind is the next track. This track features Alicia Keys. The track samples Love is a Two-Way Street by The Moments. Theme from New York, New York by Frank Sinatra, and Sexual Chocolate from the Coming to America soundtrack. I feel Alicia Keys is a great feature. I love Jay-Z on here. I feel he essentially talks about New York within the first verse especially, and a little bit more throughout the track, alongside some references. hopping down a bit, I feel Hate was an alright track. I don't necessarily feel this is the best track on here. I don't feel it's too bad overall, but at the same time, I don't think it has the same feel as the rest of the album. I did enjoy the back and forth between Jay-Z and Kanye West, which we would see a little bit more on their collaboration album, Watch the Throne, which would come out in 2011. So Ambitious was an interesting track. This track features Pharrell. The track samples Memory Lane by Minnie Riperton. I feel this was an interesting track again, and seeing Pharrell pop back up with working with Jay-Z. I did feel this was an enjoyable track between the two. I'll finish this off with Forever Young. This track features Mr. Hudson. The song samples Forever Young by Alpha Phil, but I feel it's more of an interpolation as Mr. Hudson sings the first verse as well as the chorus from Forever Young, and the instrumental is similar with the synths from that track as well. But yeah, I feel the track keeps the same theme of what's being sampled, which is primarily stay young at heart and try to make the best of every day, no matter what. Just try everything you can to make your name live on for generations to come. My favorite tracks are What We Talking About, featuring Luke Steele, DOA, Death of Auto, Run This Town, featuring Rihanna and Kanye West, Empire State of Mind, featuring Alicia Keys, A Star Is Born, featuring J. Cole, and Young Forever, featuring Mr. Hudson. Today, I'll be giving this album a 4.5 out of 5. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. As usual, feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments. Next week, I'll be looking at Hackney Diamonds by the Rolling Stones.